Hello and good morning. It's Friday. We've made it through another week, even though it's ending on a very wet and breezy day today over here. It's Caroline from Complete Fitness and Wellbeing with your 5 moves in 5 minutes. And this morning's 5 moves are from our balance and strength class. So every week at 8 o'clock, 8:30 even, we do our balance and strength class where we focus on some set moves every week so we can work on our progressions and see how things adapt and change. And then we add a couple of other movements in to challenge the balance and maybe add some strength and just some variety. So I'm going to show you 3 moves that we do every week and then 2 different moves that we just add in as we go. Good morning. As always, if you're going to join in, please make sure you're feeling fit and well and you have a clear, safe space. Now, as we're working with balance, have something close to hand if you need to, just to hold on to or to help with the balance. It doesn't matter where you're at with balance-wise, having the right support and feeling comfortable doing those movements is the main thing, and then we can progress and go from there. So the first move, these moves are in our split stance. So often we do our feet parallel. This time we're in a split stance position, coming up to tiptoe, bending and lowering. I'll do one move where we are going up to start with. The second move will be starting from a lower position coming up. And I'm going to hold a weight today. So even though it's a set move, I can add the resistance, I can add that weight. But as always, all this can be done just body weight. So first move, let me set the timer. I'm in my split stance. I'm coming up onto tiptoes, gently bending my knees, pushing my hips back, lowering down and straightening. So tiptoe, bend, lower, straighten. Tiptoe, bend, lower, straighten. And as I'm holding that weight, it's giving me that little bit of extra resistance, but also it's going to challenge the balance a little bit more because my arms aren't out to help if I need that. So again, just be mindful of what you need. We're working again on those toes. How does it feel coming up onto the tiptoe? Bending at the ankles, the knees, the hips, and straightening. So again, we're really working all those joints. That's the first move. In the second round, we do the other side. The next move, same movements, but just reversing it. So I'm going to start off in a sort of semi-squat position, hinge back, then come to tiptoes, then straighten and lower. So bend, tiptoe, straighten, lower. A little bit of a wobble there, but that's fine. It's also a really nice way to assess how does it feel coming up onto your tiptoes. What are your toes, your ankles doing? Are they happy? Do they feel a bit stiff? Tiptoe, straighten, lower. So I'm bending, tiptoeing, balancing, straightening, lowering. Tiptoe, bend, lower, straighten. Nearly there. And I'm there. Lovely. The next move is just a little one for some mobility in that leg, that hip socket. Now, it could be that you're standing on the floor like I am now, or maybe you're on a step so that we can get a little bit more free movement. So what we're aiming to do is just to let that right leg swing forward and back. Halfway, I'll swap legs. So I'm visualizing my leg just gently releasing, lengthening as I create that movement forward and back. And again, it might be have a little bit of a slight hinge forward, or again, I might need to hold on. I'm still trying to keep my hips fairly level. Actually, I won't change over, I'll keep going because that feels quite nice. It's getting that movement there. But again, we'd repeat this on the other side. So another way of assessing how does that movement feel at the front and the back of the hip there. Right, what have we got next? A little bit of a spiral. So we're going to reach down to the opposite leg, come up and reach up to the opposite side. So I'm also going to use my leg to extend back. So I'll keep my leg step back, hands together, reach round to my outside of my right calf. And then as I come up, I could just rotate up, keeping my leg down, or I can rotate down, lift that back leg up, and then as I come up, rotate and go into a knee high. So I'm adding other movement, even as well as being on one leg. So the body is having to adapt to the fact, okay, she's on one leg, now she wants to reach up and go in a different direction. So my right foot is working really hard, it's feeling really connected with the floor. That right leg is working really hard as well to stabilize me. Lovely. And pause. So just that rotation, changing our normal position. And then the last move, we're going to walk down into an inchworm. I think we did this last week. Lift a leg, little bit of rotation, little bit of rotation. So I'm hinging down, gently bending my knees, walking myself out. I'm on all fours, legs long. Can I lift a leg? Lift a leg. Can I then lift an arm and rotate? So I'm coming up into 3 points of contact. Rotate, rotate, and then can I walk myself back up again? Now, there can be very many modifications on this. If we didn't want to be in a full plank position, we could come to all fours. And then we could lift a leg, lift a leg. We could just open the chest up. Open the chest up. So we're still changing that dynamic and slowly coming back up again. So there we go. 5 moves in 5 minutes we'll be doing later on in the balance class. Let me know how you get on. Let me know how your balance is. Is it something, as you know, you think about it, or does it sort of catch you unawares when you have a bit of a wobble or a trip maybe? Something we do need to focus on throughout our midlife and beyond. So if you want more information about the classes, drop me a DM and I'll be happy to have a chat. And on that note, have a super weekend. I'll be back on Monday for weights and more, I believe. So I'll see you then. Take care. See you soon.